nervous.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not. We did the game before. This game in Chad. We are live in the Jaguar Den in Flower Mound, Texas. Alongside Kennedy Reynolds, I'm Shepard Branch. It's your Flower Mound Jaguars taking on the Allen Eagles. Jaguars coming to the game 3-11 in district play. The Allen Eagles are 10-3.
The JV girls on Flower Mound side suffered a tough loss, losing 25-17 and 25-11. Allen took it in 2. Varsity's going to have to play hard. Both sides have got some serious height, Shepard. On Allen's varsity side, they've got not one but 2 girls at the height of 6'3".
That is exactly right. They have the 6'3" sophomore Amari Wilson, and they have the 6'3" senior Marin Kennedy. They also have 2 other girls that are at 6 foot or taller. The Lady Jags have the preseason All-American Lauren Cox. She is the facilitator of this offense and this defense, the heart and soul of this team. She has got to play well if the Lady Jags are going to pull out a win tonight. The Lady Jaguars, like I said, are 3-11 in district play. They do not have a chance of making it to the playoffs. They are just playing for pride tonight. They have a very young team. From the team last year, they graduated around 8 seniors.
Something like that,
And
yeah.
only 2 people from last year's team are on this senior team now. And one of those people that has been on varsity since she was a freshman is Lauren Cox. Lauren Cox standing 6'5". Along with volleyball, she is also the #1 recruited women's basketball player in the United States of America. She is yet undecided where she is going to play collegiately, but she has narrowed it down to around 5 schools. Those schools including Baylor and Connecticut.
It is for sure. Wherever she ends up, they will be more than lucky to have her. With the number 14, be looking out for her. Of course, she will be playing middle on Flower Mound's side tonight. She will be a force to be reckoned with.
And also one of the big hitters for the Flower Mound Jaguars is number 17, Kylie Ballinger. She is playing outside. She might move in to the middle, but she is playing the outside right now. The Jaguars starting lineup is at number 1, Danielle Krebs. She's a junior. Number 2, also a junior, Skylar Spooner. The sophomore, number 4, Bailey Birch. Number 5, Nicole Sutton. She is playing the libero, the defensive specialist tonight. Number 6, Catherine Capua, also a junior. Number 7, Jamie Thibodeau. She is a senior. Number 10, the junior, Katie Cashman. Number 11, the sophomore outside hitter, Sydney Johnson. At 14, the preseason All-American Lauren Cox. She's playing middle. Number 15, Sam Plaster, the junior. Number 17, Kylie Ballinger. Number 18, Caitlin Young, the senior. 19, Callie Eastland. And number 20, the sophomore, Erin Curl. She is also a pivotal part of this Jaguars offense.
Absolutely. It's going to be a tough game here. Both sides are going to have to fight pretty hard. However, we're hoping that whoever starts off strong in the beginning might have the lead towards the end of the game.
That is exactly right. If the Jaguars are going to stop this high-powered offense of the Allen Eagles, they will have to get off to an early start. They cannot afford to fall down behind 10 points or even a set. It's going to be hard to come back on this very experienced, very disciplined Allen Eagles team. We're going to take it to the PA announcer for the introduction of both teams. And before the introductions, we are going to talk about Shelby Brem. She was a 3-year player on the Flower Mound Volleyball Jaguars team, and they are honoring her tonight because she does have cancer, which is not good. Our prayers go out to Shelby and her family. We know that she is going to be fighting strong and that everybody has her back, as the shirts that they have tonight. Shelby, we have your back. And we're going to go to the PA announcer right now. And we're back. Game is going to start very soon. I tell you what, these Allen Eagles look fierce. They look ferocious.
Do.
But this Flower Mound Jaguars team looks like they are ready to take on the challenge.
Flower Mound's got some known strength in the middle on their offense, and Allen is known to have some pretty strong outsides as well. So our hitters are going to have to hit strong, and our blockers are going to have to block big.
Well said by Kennedy Reynolds. She is the volleyball expert.
Something along those
Played
lines.
6 years?
More like 8.
8 years of volleyball. She is the one for the job.
Allen's got a nice student section showing with their Allen Eagle flag, and Flower Mound's got some students of their own.
Starting off the game for the Flower Mound Jaguars, number 2, Skylar Spooner, number 19, Callie Eastland, number 5, Nicole Sutton, number 14, Lauren Cox, number 7, Jamie Thibodeau, and number 18, Caitlin Young. Starting off the serve is number 19, Callie Eastland.
Ooh.
And she puts it right over the back of the Allen Eagles. That's
our first miss serve.
First serve of the game and the first miss serve.
Let's hope that's all it comes to.
Served by number 30 for the Allen Eagles. That is Amari Wood.
High set to the outside on Flower Mound. Hit. Allen
That's a
sets
set
up
to
their
number
outside.
22.
Woo!
And she hits it right over the block. That was number 22, Chandler Atwood. 5'11" senior.
And let me tell you, folks, she is getting up there. She has got a pretty high vertical as it is. If her being 5'11" wasn't enough.
Serving again for the Allen Eagles is Natalie Fry. Serves it to Nicole Sutton. Callie Eastland gets the ball. Sets it to Jamie Thibodeau. Jamie Thibodeau just knocks it over the net. Set it to number 32 with the hit. Set to Caitlin Young. Set outside to number 32, and the block by Lauren Cox. That is her first of the game. She will have to provide those blocks on these very experienced outside hitters for the Allen Eagles. Very promising start for the Flower Mound Jaguars.
Seemingly so.
Serving for the Flower Mound Jaguars, it's number 7, Jamie Thibodeau. To the back row. Set to number 22.
Woo!
And she nails it right over cross court. Point
Wow.
Allen Eagles.
That was a nice hit by number 21, Marion Kennedy. And we've got subs, number 32 coming out of the game, as well as number 14 on Allen's side. Number 1, Alina Lam, steps back for the serve.
Alina Lon, the sophomore, serves it, barely gets it over, and they were unable to dig it. On the attempt was number 7, Jamie Thibodeau. It is 4-1. The Allen Eagles have taken the early lead over your Flower Mound Jaguars.
If Flower Mound wants to get back in the game, they're going to have to do it quickly.
Service by number 1.
Ooh.
Oh, and that's a missed hit. Jamie Thibodeau over by the bench. Callie Eastland just gets it over the net. Set by Lom to Atwood.
Ooh.
And number 18 got into the net. That was Caitlin Young.
Good effort so far from both teams. Flower Mound has shown to be a very scrappy team, but they're going to have to play hard to play against Allen.
One with the serve to the back row, Jamie Thibodeau. Set by Callie Eastland.
Oh.
And Lauren Cox flubs, trying to hit it a little soft over the net.
She was
Flubs it,
aiming
puts it straight
for
to the net.
Allen's outside corner. I could see that strategy there, but it couldn't quite execute.
And that is rotation on the Allen Eagles' costly mistake. That will give a point to the Flower Mound Jaguars.
Yeah, somebody was not where they were supposed to be.
Let's see if the Jaguars can hold their serve here. Allen went on a 4-0 run.
Yep. Got number
Nicole
5,
Sutton
Nicole.
with the serve. Set by number 1, Long. To the outside, blocked by Lauren Cox, but that goes out. That was number 22, Chandler Atwood.
Sub on
with the
Allen's
hit.
side, number 12 coming in for number 24, and number 4 coming in for number 22. Number 4, Maddie Carney, steps back for the serve.
Maddie Carney, the 5'5" junior. with the serve. Hits it to Jamie Thibodeau. Set by Callie Eastland to the outside.
Ooh.
Kylie Ballinger. A little long, but she makes do. Set it to the back and a free ball to Callie Eastland. Jamie Thibodeau with the set. Sam Plaster gets the hit, and they block it.
Oh!
Miscommunication by Allen, and that's another point for the Flower Mound Jaguars.
Yes, subs in for Flower Mound. Number 20 coming in for number 13, and number 4 for Lauren Cox.
That's Bailey Birch coming in for Lauren Cox. Bailey Birch, the sophomore, with the service. Serves it to the libero in the middle. Set,
Ooh.
tipped it, but they get under it, but it's not enough. Good
Wow.
dig try by Jamie Thibodeau. But that was number 21, Marin Kennedy, with the tip over the net. Very cerebral play.
Yeah, she's very tall, so she could slam it down, but she's got good strategy in placing her tips.
Number 3, Shelby Perlich with the serve. She's the libero, the defensive specialist. Set to Kylie Ballinger with the
Ooh.
cross-court hit.
Nice and hard.
That's a set to number 12. And that's a block by the Lady Jaguars. Erin Curl and Sydney Johnson on the block.
Absolutely.
Those are 2 first-year varsity letters.
Yes, and they're
The two
doing quite
sophomores.
well.
Early in this first set, it is the Lady Jaguars losing 4-8 against the Allen Eagles. Number 2, Skylar Spooner with the serve. Set to the center and a little weak tip, but they dig it. That was Bailey Birch. Kylie Ballinger gets the free ball over. Set by number 1 to number 30.
Woo!
Great dig by Nicole Sutton, and they get it out of the net, but she went into the net or under the net. Cannot do that in volleyball. That is a point for the Allen Eagles, and we're going to have some subs.
I tell you what, when you've got number 30, Natalie Fry, hitting against you, that is going to be a hard ball flying at you. You've got to make sure your feet are under that ball and you're getting it high for your setter.
And coming into the game for the Allen Eagles, the sophomore 6'3" Amari Wilson. She will be playing in the middle. Serve.
Ooh.
And Bailey Birch with the set. She was close to the line, and she sets it right over the hands of Erin Curl in the middle. Miscommunication by the Jags not executing, and that is a point. Allen 10-4. Allen leads.
Allen's
Back to
Peyton
serve,
Marshall
number
going
14.
back for the serve.
Set by Bailey Birch. Oh, to Kylie Ballinger with the hit. Kylie Ballinger drops the hammer on the Allen Eagles.
Very nice spot, right in the seam of the 2 back row players.
Kylie Ballinger after the kill, back to serve.
Only 5 points behind. Flower Mound still has a chance to come back.
With the serve, Kylie Ballinger to the back row.
Ooh,
Ooh.
tight pass, but the setter fishes it out on Allen, sends it over.
Oh, and it's a block. But the Lady Jaguars get it, and Erin Curl with a little tip over the net.
Yes, exactly. It's important that you stay with it. When she hits and gets blocked, it's important that she goes back up for that tip, getting her that point.
Lady Jaguars within 4. They are losing 10-6 against the Allen Eagles. Kylie Ballinger with the serve to the back row, the libero. Number 14 with the set to number 12 in the center. And she juices it. Cross court out of play. Jaguars have got 3. Make that 4 straight points. Jaguars are starting to get on the run. Cut the lead to 3. That ball was hit out by Grace Klepetka. Excuse any of the mispronunciations of the last names. Kylie Ballinger with the serve. And
Ooh.
right into the libero. High ball, 14 with the set. Klepka with the ball. And she hits it out again. Looks like she is getting frustrated. The Jaguars are putting pressure on these Allen Eagles.
They absolutely are, and
It's
let's hope they keep
a
it up.
2-point game. Back to serve again. Junior Kylie Ballinger. 5th time serving in a row. And there's the service. Another great serve to number 4.
Ooh.
Sets it. And they hit it out again.
See, now that play was a little hard with the set low for Amari Wilson, who, mind you, herself, she is 6'3". That set's got to get a little bit higher for her. It was too low, and it caused her to push it too far out of bounds.
Service by Kylie Ballinger to the back row. And they put it straight in the net. They get it out of the net. And they hit
Ooh.
the ball. And that was tipped by, that was number 2, Skylar Spooner. The
Subs
libero,
on Allen.
libero
We've got
number 5.
24 coming in for number 12 and 22 coming in for number 4.
On the Flower Mound side, Nicole Sutton, number 5, the libero, coming in for Kylie Ballinger after that great run of serves.
Allen's number 24, Lauren Merced, steps back for the serve. Oh.
Missed pass by the Jaguars, and the
They
Allen
sent
Eagles
it.
capitalized at the net.
They did.
Jaguars did a really good job of coming back down 7, but they cannot afford those errors on the
Nope.
serve.
They gotta serve
24
out.
again with the serve. Jamie Thibodeau, great pass. Set it
Ooh.
to Aaron Curl. Blocked at the net. 14 with the set. And it's right through the block of the
Wow.
Flower Mound Jaguars. That was number 30, Natalie Fry, the junior. And we're going to take a break. That's a timeout by Coach Laraquente of the Flower Mound Jaguars.
Current score, 13 Allen against 9 Flower Mound.
Tell you what, these Lady Jags have been playing very scrappy. Talked to Coach Laraquente before the game, and she said that they knew that they would have to come out with that scrappy mentality to be able to play against this sound, defensively and offensively, Allen Eagles.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Lauren Cox is doing as usual, being the big block against strong hitters such as Natalie Fry and Marin Kennedy on the Allen side. They've been pretty promising this game, but Lauren's holding her own.
I tell you what, for some women at the net that are 6'2" and above, they can move.
Holy
They
cow, they
can-
can.
Their lateral movement is very, very good. Makes it very tough on this front line
Absolutely.
of the Jaguars
And
of
we're
Flower
back.
Mound. Now serving number 24, Lauren Musaid. Service to Skylar Spooner, sent by Bailey Birch to the center. Aaron Curl right through the block. Point Jaguars, Aaron Curl with
Subs
the
on
hit.
Flower Mound, number 19 coming in for 20, and number 14, Lauren Cox, coming out for Bailey Birch.
Lauren Cox coming into the game. They're going to need to get her the ball on the offensive side if they're going to generate some points.
Absolutely. Kelly
Kelly-
Easton with the serve.
That might have gone out, but they kept it in. Number 14, it's just a free ball, and she juices it over the back of the Flower Mound Jaguars, out of play. That is a point, Jaguars. They have cut it to within 2 again.
11-13, Flower Mound serving 2 points. Let's see if they can get them right here.
Serving again, number 19, Callie Eastland, with the serve to the back row, set by number 14. And what a block by Lauren Cox. Number 22, Chandler Atwood, comes in, jumps about 3 feet off the ground, and Lauren Cox puts it right back in her face. Fantastic block by Lauren Cox. That is her second of the game.
And the game continues to get tighter, 12-13. Flower Mound is coming back.
Oh, little muff
Ooh.
pass. A little,
Oh.
tried to get a little cute with that one. Chandler Atwood looks like she's getting a little frustrated by this.
It seems as if the Allen coaches are telling them to play more strategically. These girls on Allen's side can hit hard, but they need to place their spots.
We'll take all the help we can get. Callie Eastman with the serve to the middle.
Woo!
Set to number 30. That's tipped at the line. Tipped at the net, I should say, and that is out of play. Point Allen. Coming back in for the defensive specialist is number 21, Marin Kennedy. Serving now for the Eagles of Allen, Natalie Fry, the junior, 6'2", with the serve to Skylar Spooner in the back. Callie Eastland with the set. Swing play to Lauren Cox, and she gets the kill. Tipped at the line. Going up for the block was number 21, Marin Kennedy, and number 30, no, check that, number 22, Chandler Atwood.
Sub on Flower Mound side, Sydney Johnson coming in for Skylar Spooner. Jamie Thibodeau steps back for the serve.
With the serve, and there's
Oh,
another
just
missed
a
serve.
little outside of that end line. Game is 15 Allen to 14 Flower Mound. Sub on Allen's side. 22 and 14 coming out. Numbers 21 and number 1 coming in.
They are bringing their high-powered fronts in. And there's
Oh.
another missed serve.
Yet
now,
another missed serve.
Now on the Allen side.
That is seeming like
Jaguars
the problem.
have brought it back to a tie game here in the Jaguar Den in Flower Mound, Texas.
15-15, Nicole Sutton with the serve.
Serve to the
Oh,
libero. Lauren Cox goes up after it's tipped at the net. Set it to Chandler Atwood. Tries to hit the little saucy shot over the net. Countered. Lauren Cox hits it right into the arms of the libero. She cannot handle it. Goes to the scorer's table. And the Jaguars have taken the lead, 16-15.
Now this is the most crucial part in where we push. We've got 1 point lead, 16-15 against Allen. We've got to take advantage of this and keep moving.
That's exactly right. Now serving again, Nicole Sudden with the serve. And she gets it in.
It was right on that end
The
line, folks,
libero
right over the
number
libero's
3,
shoulder.
Shelby Perlich, thought that it was going to go out. She thought wrong, and it is in. That is an ace and a timeout by Coach Kelly Grigori. The Allen Eagles had a 7-point lead in this game, and now it is 17-15. Lady Jaguars have the lead.
While both sides are playing pretty hard, I might say, they really need to pick it up on these missed serves, whether it's going long, short. I don't think we've had any in the net quite yet, but that's a simple, simple mistake that is easy to fix.
I tell you what, this Allen team looks like they're getting frustrated by not the mistakes that they are making, hitting balls out, but also how well these Flower Mound Jaguars are handling the overpowering offense that they have.
Absolutely. And here we go back into the game. Nicole Sutton is stepping
Sutton
back.
with the serve. The Allen Eagles bring their high-powered offense. Nicole Sutton with the service to Chandler Atwood. Set to the center, and it's a tip at the net. Tip of the net, but it does go out. Nobody behind them to get the tip.
Right, we've got a sub on Allen, number 4, Maddie Carney, coming in for number 22, Chandler Atwood. Maddie steps back for the serve. 16 Allen, 17 Flower Mound.
Service to Nicole Sutton. Callie Eastland sets. Lauren Cox.
Woo! Nice tip, but they play it up. Set Flower Mound.
Kylie Ballinger with the hit. Great dig by Allen. Up at the net. And Allen gets under the net. Into the net, says this referee, and that is a point,
Subs
Lady
for
Jaguars.
Flower Mound.
I tell you what, the ball gets so high that Lauren Cox doesn't have to hit it. She has to push it just downward. That is how
Absolutely.
high she can get. With the serve, Bailey Birch. Number 1 with the set. And the
Ooh.
overpowering hit by the outside hitter. That is the junior, Lauren Musaid.
That was a hard hit, only
Back-
to be shanked by Flower
Back to
Mound.
serve the senior Shelby Perlich. She is the defensive specialist with the serve. Jamie Thibodeau. Out to Kylie Ballinger. Kylie Ballinger hits it right into number
Ooh.
4, but they manage to get it up. And then
Wow.
Erin Cole comes down with the hammer.
Erin
Cole,
Curl,
the sophomore middle.
doing very well.
Man, that girl's got some hops.
Something like that. Score is getting tied once again. 19 at Flower Mound and 17 Allen. Skylar Spooner, number 2, steps back for the serve.
Served by Skylar Spooner.
Ooh! Gotta love that happy birthday ball, folks. Erin
Allen
Curl.
could not handle the serve, put it on the pass back over into Flower Mound territory, and then the Flower Mound Jaguars capitalize. Erin Curl just nails it over the net for the point. Skylar Spooner with the serve. Hits it to the libero, number 3, set by number 1, Alina Long. And they hit the ball out. That was number 24, Lauren Musaid.
She has got some hops, folks. She can get up, but what she needs to do is get on top of that ball.
Skylar Spooner with the serve. Another great serve, another
Oh.
bad pass.
I will admit it
And
seemed,
that is a point for the Lady Jaguars.
while that point did go to the Lady Jags, it seemed as though Erin Curl was over the net a little bit. There's a little bit of controversy on Allen's side, claiming that it should have been their point. The point is now being taken to the up ref. Current score is 22 Flower Mound, 17 Allen. 3 points, and Flower Mound will be able to wrap this game up.
I tell you what, that's what we talked about in the pregame show, is that you have to get to an early lead.
Absolutely.
Whether that's being down or that is being ahead by a game.
Allen calls a timeout. They are getting frustrated, Shepard.
I tell you what, Coach Lara Quente has got to be telling her team right now that they are playing out of their mind. They are playing very disciplined, unlike some of the volleyball that they've been playing throughout the season, where they
This is
can
true.
get in these situations and they can get a little tense, a little nervous. but they are handling it well. Definitely, Coach Larry Quente was trying to get them to where they would feel comfortable this week in practice against this Allen team. And she has done a great job there looking within themselves, playing within themselves. And that's why they've got a 22-17 lead here in the first set of this game against Allen. District 6-6A. Skylar Spooner with the serve. Set by number 1 to number 30 with the block by Kylie Ballinger. Set it out again. And another block, but they handle it.
Lauren
Just a
Hussein
free ball over
hammered
the
it
net.
out.
Number 1. Great dig by the defensive specialist, Kylie Ballinger.
Oh! Now
Bailey-
that's a rough play. When you set it up for that middle, you've got to hope that she will be there. However, it went right over Erin Curl's head, and no one was there to catch it, giving the point to Allen, bringing us to 18, serving 22. Allen with the lead.
Now serving for the Allen Eagles, junior Peyton Marshall. She is the setter, 5'6", with the serve.
Beeline to the other side, setting up right side, Kylie Ballinger.
Kylie Ballinger with the cross-court hit. Set to number 30 with the block, and that's a block by Kylie Ballinger and Erin Curl teaming up to take down the hit of number 30,
Absolutely.
Natalie Fry.
When Olive Allen pushes up to cover their hitter, number 30, Natalie Fry, they left the back of the court wide open. When that block is being hit that hard, the ball just ricocheted to the back, giving Allen the point.
23 serving 18, Flower Mound Jaguars with the lead. Kylie Ballinger with the service. Number 17, the junior. Hits it to the back row, set by number 14.
Woo! Natalie Fry with the hit.
And they get the dig, put it cross court, set it to the outside,
Ooh.
and that might have hit
Lauren Musaid was in the net, but we're carrying on with the rally.
number 32 with the hit.
Ooh.
Kylie Ballinger handles it. Kyler Spooner with the free ball. 4. Sets number 24 with the block. And another block by the Lady Jaguars. Defensive specialist number 3 gets it. They hit a soft shot. Jamie Thibodeau to her knees, but she handles it. Number 14 with the set to 24. They get the block, but Jamie Thibodeau again gets on the ground and handles it. Skylar Spooner, and that's a missed hit. This is going to be a free ball over the net. Jaguars are going to have possession. The set to Erin Curl. She tips it,
Oh.
and they called a lift. Erin Curl with the lift. I tell you what, they didn't get the point, but this place is electrifying.
When you've
20
got that big of a rally going, you need someone who's going to put it down. Allen was setting up there, Lauren Musaid, and Erin Curl could not get to it.
Number 24, Lauren Musaid with the serve. And Erin Curl drops the hammer.
Wow.
It is a 1-point game, 1 point away from these Lady Jaguars taking the first set.
Callie Easton coming in for Erin Curl, and Lauren Cox coming in for Bailey Birch. 24-19, Flower Mound with the lead. Let's see if they can wrap it
I
up.
tell you what, I love seeing that swing play. The power that they can
man.
generate from that swing play.
Absolutely.
It is a work of art.
Callie Easton.
Number 19, Callie Easton with the serve. 1 point away from putting away this first set. Lauren Cox back in the game, in the middle. Callie Easton serving to the middle. Number 14 to Atwood. Atwood puts it across, dig. Set by Callie Eastland. Cross court hit by Caitlin Young. Set by number 14 to Atwood. Atwood juices it over the back. And that's the set. Jaguars take it 25-19.
Wow.
What a performance in this first set by the Lady Jaguars.
What a game. I tell you what, Flower Mound is playing hard against Allen Eagles. They are known to be the big dogs of the district. They are known for their winning record, but Flower Mound showed up with heart today, with passion, and they took the first game. Let's see what happens in this next game.
They did. This presentation is brought to you by the Flower Mound Sports Network. The Allen Eagles just lost the first set to your Flower Mound Jaguars.
That final score was 25-19.
Talked to Coach Larry Quente before the game, and she said that her team was going to have to get a fast start. They could not afford going down a game to the Allen Eagles. It would be tough to come back from that deficit. Her team has pulled it off. They are up One set. And again, this game, we are honoring Shelby Brem. Shelby Brem is fighting a rare form of cancer. Our prayers go out to her and her family. Shelby, we have your back. As the shirts that they are selling today say on the back, if you want to do that, you can go up to the North Atrium and they are selling shirts. Do not know the cost. I would guess $10 to $15, but if you would like a shirt, please stop up there supporting a great cause. Shelby, we have your back. 1:25 left until we start this second set. What do the Jaguars have to do to go up 2 sets on these Allen Eagles?
Man, I'll tell you what, they just got to stay big on that front row. When you have got hard hitters like Marin Kennedy, Natalie Fry, and Lauren Mercedes coming at you, you've got to make sure you're playing your Kylie Ballinger and your Lauren Cox. You've got to get big, you've got to stay strong, and you've got to close your block. A lot of tips were coming off the block, tending to go off to the side and give the other team the point. And man, Shepard, it kills me to say this, but both teams have got to work on their serves, sending them long. It's free points for the other side.
Absolutely. Let's not forget that this sophomore run front that the Jaguars are putting out there with Sydney Johnson and Aaron Curl, they have been producing for this Lady Jaguars offense whenever the veterans, Lauren Cox, Kylie Ballinger, Caitlin Young, have been sitting on the bench. They have really stepped up, and I have got to think that that is one of the reasons why the Jaguars are up 1-0 against these Allen Eagles.
Absolutely. They are holding their own against the other team, and let's hope that continues.
Absolutely. 10 seconds left until we are back at action. This game is brought to you by the Flower Mound Sports Network. Alongside Kennedy Reynolds, I'm Shepard Branch. This is our first edition for the season. Thank you all for listening in. We have got a great game tonight. Jaguars are up 1-0 against leading the district Allen Eagles. This game is going to get really close. I have a feeling that the Allen Eagles are going to come out with some fire and some intensity after losing that first set. Probably got to be a shock to Coach Kelly Grigori and assistant coaches Jennifer Hill and Molly Cook. They were probably not expecting for the 3-11 Flower Mound Jaguars to come out and shell shock them like that.
Absolutely
We'll see
not.
what they come out with now. On the floor for the Lady Jaguars, number 18, Caitlin Young, number 14, Lauren Cox, number 19, Callie Eastland, number 5, Nicole Sutton, number 7, Jamie Thibodeau, and number 2, Skylar Spooner. On the flip side, serving for number 24, Lauren Musaid, number 14, Hayden Marshall, setting, number 32, Amari Wilson, and number 30, Natalie Fryer in the middle, and Chandler Atwood on the outside. Set by Musaid to Lauren Cox, tips it over, and she tips it out. She is so tall that she can just kind of just touch the ball a little bit, and that thing goes
soars.
flying.
Exactly.
We'll see if she can contain that. Serving again for the Allen Eagles, number 24, Lauren Musaid. Service to Skylar Spooner. Callie Easton the set to Jamie Thibodeau, and she hits it right into the block. The block goes straight down on the other side of Allen. Point Flower Mound.
Now Jamie's going up against blockers Natalie Fry and Amari Wilson. Both of those girls are tall, but if you can't press on that block, you don't stand a chance.
Jamie Thibodeau, number 7, with the service. Served it to Chandler Atwood. Atwood with the hit. It was tipped at the line. Callie Eastwood with the serve to Lauren Cox. And Lauren Cox gets up in the air and puts it directly down into the ground at about a 30-degree angle.
Something like that.
Throwing that pre-cal in there.
That was a hard hit, and we will take it. Flower Mound taking the lead 2-1 against Allen. Jamie Thibodeau goes back for the serve.
Let's see if these Flower Mound Jaguars can hold this to the set to the outside. Chandler Atwood.
Wow.
And I tell you what, that looked like a very frustrated hit
Yes,
from
Chandler
the outside
Atwood.
hitter, Chandler Atwood.
Right at the setter, Callie Eastland on Flower Mound's side.
Now serving number 30, Natalie Fry. Service to Jamie Thibodeau. Set to Lauren Cox, and Lauren Cox hits it cross court, and that goes over to our cheerleaders. Our cheerleaders are sporting the pink tonight in honor of breast cancer awareness.
Absolutely.
It is October. You will see some of the players on the court wearing pink for the breast cancer awareness. Serving the libero, Nana Nicholson. And she hits it in the back, a little flubbed pass. And Lauren Cox at the net stuffs, just like she does in basketball.
Absolutely.
Stuffs number 24 at the net, puts it right down on Allen's side, and that's another point. Nicole Sutton back to serve. Service. Hits it to the libero, set by number 14, and she has a great dig. Now Nicole Sutton.
Jamie
Free ball
with the back row
by Jamie
hit.
Thibodeau. Set to Chandler Atwood. Chandler Atwood puts it into the net. She has so much power that it hits the net and still has enough velocity to maintain.
Subs on
its
Allen's
line.
side, 1 coming in for number 32 and 15 coming in for number 14. Number 1, Alina Lom, steps back for the serve. Current score for Flower Mound, 3-2 Allen serving.
And another spike, another hit, another A kill by Lauren Cox. She is the preseason All-American.
Flower Mound number 20 comes in for 19, and 4 goes out for Lauren Cox. Number 4, Bailey Birch, goes back for the serve.
Bailey Birch, the sophomore, a pivotal part of that offense that led the Jaguars to winning the first set. Service, hits it to number 24, set by number 1. Number 15 hits a little soft shot, but the blockers of Flower Mound could not handle it, and that'll be a point
Sub on
for the Allen
Allen's side,
Eagles.
number Maddie Carney coming in for Chandler Atwood. Going back to serve.
Number 4, Maddie Carney with the service to Jamie Thibodeau. Set by Bailey Birch to Kylie Ballinger, and Kylie Ballinger hits it out.
Mind you, Kylie Ballinger is a very tall player. However, when you're that tall, you got to make sure you're on top of that ball and hitting down rather than out like that just happened.
Maddie Carney with the serve again. A little
nice and
soft
short.
serve.
Kylie again, into the block, and point Flower Mound.
Call it ice cream because that was a soft serve. Might have to go grab some soft serve after the game. That makes me hungry.
Sounds good
now
to me.
serving Skylar Spooner. Spooner with the service to number 3, the libero.
Set up to number Lauren Sade, who takes the kill. On the back row, Nicole Sutton couldn't quite move her feet quick enough. Current score tied at 6-6. Allen with the service.
These Flower Mound Jaguars are hanging in with these Allen Eagles. They are trading points. Whoever can get on that big run is going to win this set. Service by number 3. And she serves it out. Another miss serve by Allen.
Did I tell you, or did I tell you we've got to fix those serves?
I think you told me.
All right, but we'll take it on Flower Mound's side, putting us 1 point ahead, 7-6. Kylie Ballinger steps back for the serve. Ooh, tight pass on Allen's side, but they pull it out. A tip off the block on Flower Mound's side. Point goes to Allen. Allen's got subs, 14 coming in for number 15 and 32 coming in for number 1. Setter number 14, Peyton Marshall, steps back for the service. Tied yet again, 7-7.
Number 14 with the service. Serving it to Skylar Spooner. She gets a good dig. And this is just going to be a free ball getting it over the net. Nicole Sutton. Number 3. Set it by number 14 and Lauren Mercedes with the set. But the Jaguars counter and it hits the net and gets over. Set by number 30 to Natalie Fry. Natalie Fry puts it right in front of Bailey Birch. She cannot handle it. That was Natalie Fry, the junior, number 30.
Flower Mound's starting to
6-2.
get away from themselves. Passes are a little bit all over the place. They need to get it back under control and keep fighting.
Number 14, Peyton Marshall with the serve. And what a great serve.
Wow.
Right in front of Nicole Sutton, and that is an ace.
This could be the beginning of a run. Allen taking the lead 9-7. Flower Mound's going to have to fight back.
Jaguars are going to have to stop this run. 14 with the service again to Skylar Spooner, and she shanks it, and it goes into the stands. Some miscommunication by the Jaguars, and Coach Laraquente is going to take a timeout. Score, 10 Allen, 7 Jaguars.
Now this last game was 25-19. Flower Mound took it. They came out with some heart, some passion. And now we're wondering, where is that fight for this second game? Allen has come back. Not only are they hitting hard, but they're picking their spots well. They've got big hitters, but they're also taking advantage of the tips. Side to side, short in the middle of the court. And Flower Mound's struggling with communication a little bit here.
If you're just joining us, the Flower Mound Jaguars took the first set 1-0, winning it 25-19, and they are now down in the second set 10-7. The game was tied at 7-7, and the Allen Eagles just went on a 3-0 run. Number 14, Peyton Marshall, has been leading the charge, serving for the Allen Eagles. Junior Natalie Fry, number 30, and sophomore, 6'3", number 32, Amari Wilson, are in the middle. Those are some twin towers that are standing in the center. Very tough to try and hit around those and through those. Now serving, number 14 for the Allen Eagles.
Ooh,
Jamie Thibodeau with the pass, served by Bailey Birch to Aaron Curl, and Aaron Curl gets stuffed at the line. That was a stuffed crust pizza
by Lauren Moussaid
with some extra marinara sauce on the side.
See, I like that. That sounds good.
That sounds really good right now.
With our soft serve.
Absolutely. Making myself hungry. Number 14 with the serve. Hits it into the net and barely makes it over.
Barely.
A couple breaks going Allen's way. The Lady Jacks have got to get a point, get that serve on their side to capitalize.
Nicole Sutton with the pass to Bailey Birch, who sets up right side Aaron Curl.
And a little saucy shot dig by number 3. Ball over. Set by Bailey Birch to Aaron Curl, and that's tipped at the net, and that'll be a point for the Lady Jaguars. 12-8. There's the point that they needed. We'll see if they can get on a run.
Kelly Easton coming in for Aaron Curl, and Lauren Cox coming in for Bailey Birch. Callie goes back to take the serve.
Going to be very big for the Lady Jaguars to feed Lauren Cox the ball.
Absolutely going to need a run.
She needs to get those touches for this Jaguars team to get back on track. Callie Easton with the serve. Little miscommunication by the Allen Eagles. Cross court by number 24, Lauren Moussaid, and she gets the kill.
She hits that nice right in between Callie Eastland and Nicole Sutton. When you hit that seam, that's when communication becomes key, and that was a little bit of a fault on Flower Mound's side.
Can't let those free balls from the second row get through. Number 24, Lauren Moussaid, misses a serve. That is the third missed serve for the Allen Eagles. That is 3 free points for the Lady Jaguars. Back to serve, the senior number 7, Jamie Thibodeau, with the service. To number 24, Lauren Moussaid, set by number 14 to Natalie Fry. And that is a point on the Jaguars. They gave it the double by number 14, Peyton Marshall. Back to serve again, Jamie Thibodeau. The Jags have cut the lead to 3, 13-10 in the second set. With the...
Wow.
And that was a block by the Lady Jaguars,
Atwood.
but they blocked it right out of bounds.
That is right.
Chandler Atwood knows how to get those angles to where if it does get blocked, it is not going to go back into the field of play. It is going to go out of bounds.
She tooled them very well, putting Allen at 14 against Flower Mound at 10 with the lead.
Lauren Cox.
Wow, she goes up for that hit.
Gets blocked by number 21, the 6'3" senior, Marin Kennedy, and number 32, the sophomore, Amari Wilson. Both 6'3", standing in the center for the Allen Eagles. Serving number 30, Natalie Fry. Set.
Wow.
Set by Callie Eastland. The little tip by Caitlin Young. Caitlin Young with the tip. It's tipped at the net by the Allen Eagles, but it gets over the block. Now serving number 5, Nicole Sutton. Sam Plaster comes in for Caitlin Young.
Make that Sydney Johnson.
Sydney Johnson comes in for Caitlin Young. And the set.
Ooh.
And the hit. But that was Amari Wilson. A little too strong.
A little too strong, a little too long. Right over libero, Nicole Sutton's head.
A little too strong and a little too long.
Yeah, exactly.
We are going Dr. Seuss tonight on the broadcast. 15-12, the Jaguars trail. Nicole Sutton with the serve. And this is just going to be a free ball. Jaguars have got to take advantage. Set to Lauren Cox, and she's just going to tip it over the block. Another free ball. Callie Easton with the set. Cross court to Kylie Ballinger.
Wow.
And that
Back
is up
row
high.
hit by Allen, sending it back over. Callie with the free ball.
Number 14 with the set to number 32, Amari Wilson, and Amari Wilson hits it through the block. Nicole Sutton cannot get to the dig, and that is going to be a point for the Allen Eagles.
We need a big block on Flower Mound side, but in case that is faulty, we've got to move our feet on the back row.
Serving for the Allen Eagles, number 1, Alina Lom. Service, Nicole Sutton gets the serve, sets it to Lauren Cox.
Wow!
Lauren Cox hit it right into the chest of Alina Lom, and she fell backwards. She is sitting there rubbing her chest because I guarantee you that one left a mark.
Absolutely. Oh, I
Lauren
can only
Cox,
imagine.
as we like to say, dropped the hammer.
Yeah.
Jaguars pull it to within 3, 16-13. Bailey Birch with the serve right over the net, setting Alina Lom.
Woo!
Chandler Atwood hits it through the block of Aaron Curl and Kylie Ballinger. Point, Allen
Oh, my
Eagles.
Lord.
Now serving for the Allen Eagles, number 4, Maddie Carney. Maddie Carney with the serve.
Free ball over. Oh, no.
Sydney Johnson couldn't handle the pass. Put it over onto the Allen side, and they put it right into the block of the Flower Mound Jaguars. Cannot afford this late in the second set to have those hiccups. Number 4 again with the serve. Good pass to Bailey Birch with the set.
Sydney
Sydney
Johnson
Johnson
with
with
the
the tip. Tipped at the line. Saved by Alina Lom. Cross court. Service.
Oh,
And that's
call
a
on the play.
double.
Double on Flower Mound. Point to Allen, putting them at 19-13. Allen with the lead.
Another miscue, and Coach Lair Quente is going to take a timeout. It is 19-13. The Allen Eagles are out in front of your Flower Mound Jaguars. Like we said earlier, whoever was going to get on that mid-game run was going to run away with it. Flower Mound Jaguars did it in the first set.
Absolutely.
Allen Eagles just did it in the second set. The game was 13-10. Now 19-13. The Allen Eagles are up.
Only a 6-point gap. They definitely have a chance to come back. They're going to have to make sure they utilize their players such as Lauren Cox. Kylie Ballinger has been playing extremely well alongside of Aaron Curl, who, mind you, is a sophomore. Timeout is about up. We've got 19 Allen to 13 Flower Mound. And thank you for watching on the Flower Mound Sports Network.
We are back from the timeout. Number 4, junior Maddie Carney is serving for the Allen Eagles. They keep the same players out on the court with the soft serve. Shaky pass by Nicole Sutton, and they're just going to put the free ball over. Let's see if Allen can capitalize.
Woo!
They set it to number 21, 6'3", Marin Kennedy,
Wow.
and she puts it right in between.
Marin Kennedy with that hard hit, but if I was a ref, I would have called in the net. It seemed as though her fingers just barely brushed the top.
Number 4 again with the serve. Nicole Sutton, pass to Bailey Birch, set to Aaron Curl. They get blocked, but Sydney Johnson recovers it. Kylie Ballinger just hits the free ball over to the Allen side. And another tip.
Oh,
And the Flower Mound
man.
Jaguars do not see the tip coming, and they cannot capitalize on the last resort for the Allen Eagles with that tip. Number 4 serving again, and just when you think that they're getting on a run, that is another missed serve.
Wow.
That has got to be the story of the game so far. That is 6 missed serves on both sides. I can only
Absolutely.
assume that Coach Kelly Grigori is going to
They're
have
gonna be
some
doing some
words.
running.
Have some words after this set.
Served by Skylar Spooner, rally, and point goes back to Allen with a hard hit from the outside, number 21, Marin Kennedy.
It's 22-14. The Flower Mound Jaguars are losing this set. Number 3, the libero, Shelby Perlich, is back to serve with the jump serve to Skylar Spooner. Skylar Spooner gathers it. Bailey Birch with the set. Aaron Curl
Wow.
hits it into the block, and it drops right down on Allen's side. Point Jaguars. Aaron Curl with another kill.
Allen would have had that point had their blockers gotten up and pressed. Press a little harder, the ball would have gone right and back, but we'll take it as Flower Mound. Kylie Ballinger with the serve.
Kylie Ballinger serves it into the center. Alina Lom with the set, and Natalie Fry puts it right into the net. Tried to put a little extra on that one.
couldn't quite get that set high enough for her. She's tall. It needs to be a little higher. Kylie Ballinger going back for yet another serve. Current score 16 Flower Mound to 22 Allen.
Libero.
Wow.
Libero, the defensive specialist, you would think would be able to handle not a very overpowering serve, but she cannot handle it.
She shanks it to the side, giving Flower Mound the point. Oh, and causing Allen to call a timeout.
That is a timeout by Coach Kelly Grigori.
The
We're going
score
to take
now,
a minute
17 to
timeout.
22.
The Flower Mound Jaguars have brought it back. They were down 22 to 14. 3 straight points. Kylie Ballinger with the serves, and we've got ourselves a game down deep in the heart in Texas.
They are not done fighting yet. 17 to 22. Flower Mound's going to try and make a comeback. The timeout, the little groups on the side, they're getting intense. Coaches are really pouring into their players, telling them to dig deep and execute.
You look at the situation for the Allen Eagles. They are trying to play into the playoffs out of District 6-6A. You look at the Flower Mound Jaguars. They have played themselves out of the playoffs, but they can't help but thinking that they can spoil the playoffs for the Allen Eagles, and that has got to be a great feeling, thinking of the history that dates back between the rivalry of Flower Mound and Allen.
Absolutely. What a
Service by Kylie Ballinger.
wow.
And that's a great hit by Laura Musade. She gets another kill, and that was off of a botched pass by the Allen Eagles. She makes something of it, hits it right through Skylar Spooner and Jamie Thibodeau.
Setter 14, Peyton Marshall going back for the serve on Allen's side.
Allen with the service.
Ooh.
Barely sneaks the serve over, puts it in the net.
Oh my goodness. Hard serve to Nicole Sutton, who sets it up. First ball back goes to Allen, who hits it down with that happy birthday ball. You just cannot feed these girls those balls when you've got someone like a Natalie Fry on the other side.
Allen has one more point, 24, serving 17, one more point, and they take the second set, number 14 with the serve. To Skylar Spooner, she handles it well. Bailey Birch with the hit set. Bailey Birch with the set.
Aaron Curl with the hit.
And they put it out of bounds. We've got some subs. Callie Eastland in for Aaron Curl.
Lauren Cox for Bailey Birch.
The preseason All-American is back on the court. Coach Larry Quinte knows that she has to get Lauren Cox the ball if they're going to come back from this. Callie Eastland with the serve. Set by number 14, cross court to number 32. Handled well, Callie Eastland with the set to Jamie Thibodeau. Jamie Thibodeau hits it into the block, and it goes out of bounds. Point Flower Mound. Jamie Thibodeau standing around 5'6", 5'7", and she is hitting in to a 6'3" block and can hit through that, showing a lot of power.
It's all about tooling the blockers.
Callie Eastland with the serve.
Set
number
on the
14
right.
with the set.
Ooh.
And a little tip, Lauren Cox, because of how tall she is. And what a play by number 14, the setter.
Tipping back
Peyton
and forth.
Marshall.
Number 14, Peyton Marshall, pushes it back over, giving Ellen the game point. Final score on that game was 25 to 20. Allen took it. So far, Flower Mound has won one game, and Allen has taken the other one.
We're going at least 4 here in Flower Mound, Texas. The promising thing, though, is that 25 to 20 is a very close game.
That is a close
lot
game.
better than whenever the Lady Jaguars took on Allen. They did not score more than 13 points in one of these sets. So showing some promise, things that they can build on, And Coach Larry Quinte has got to be happy with how our team's performing.
Absolutely.
They are still in this match.
Absolutely no question about it.
If you're just joining us, we are going to the third set. Split the first 2 sets 1-1. Flower Mound Jaguars took the first set 25 to 17.
To 19.
25 to 19, And the Allen Eagles took the second set 25 to 20. We are brought to you by the Flower Mound Sports Network.
I'm glad to see, though, that the serves are picking up here.
Absolutely.
The girls are starting to fix that, and I love when I see those outside hitters, those right side hitters using the big block. You've got 6'3", 6'2" blockers on the other side of you. When you've got a shorter player like Jamie Thibodeau going up for that hit, she's tooling the blockers, sending the ball to the side, giving Flower Mound the point. That's always a great play to see happening. And I can't wait to see more of it. A minute 30 left in between games here.
The coaches for the Flower Mound Jaguars are Coach Marcy Larquente. The assistant coaches are Danielle Barker, Ryan Schulteis, Mallory Singleton.
And Megan
I have
Ron.
been able to talk with Coach Larquente a lot, and she is very excited with where this team has gone. Like we said in the pregame, this team graduated around 7 or 8 seniors last year.
Something like that, yes.
Only two girls from this team right here played on the varsity team last year.
Right, we've got 3 seniors on Flower Mound's team this year. Each one of them playing hard, but surprisingly, the 3 sophomores that we've got on Flower Mound sides are looking promising. We've got number 4, Bailey Birch, number 11, Sydney Johnson, and 20, Erin Curl. They are playing hard.
Absolutely, and looking towards the future to next season, you lose Lauren Cox because she's going to college. You lose Caitlin Young. You lose Jamie Thibodeau. Those are 3 of your best players. But you do gain experience. Kylie Ballinger, Nicole Sutton, Bailey Birch, Erin Curl. There's a lot of promise for this Flower Mound team going next. This game is brought to you by Flower Mound Sports Network. We are back here. 5 seconds left until we start the 3rd set. Flower Mound took the first set, 25-19. Allen Eagles came back with a very promising set, winning 25-20. This game is going for at least. The Flower Mound Jaguars coming into this next set have got to come out with some fire.
Absolutely.
They cannot allow the Allen Eagles to get some free points off of, if that is missed serves, if that is hitting balls out of bounds. They have got to make Allen work for every single point that they earn.
Absolutely.
On the court for the Flower Mound Jaguars, Kylie Ballinger, Callie Eastland, Skylar Spooner, Jamie Thibodeau, Catherine Capua is on the court for the first time tonight, and Lauren Cox, the preseason All-American. On the court for the Allen Eagles, number 32, Amari Wilson, number 30, Natalie Fry, the setter, number 14, Paige Marshall, number 24, the junior, Lauren Musaid, and the libero, number 3, Shelby Perlich.
Kelly Eastland, number 19 on Flower Mound, starting with the serve.
And it hits the net and barely gets over. Lauren Musaid with
Wow.
the shot from the back row. I tell you what, halfway into this match, Lauren Musaid has got to be looking like the MVP of the game so far. What she is doing on the offensive side of the ball has got to be one of the best performances I've seen in a while. The service by number 30, Natalie Fry.
Oh, man.
Blocked by number 32, Amari Wilson. This is not the start that Coach Larry Quente was looking for from her team.
Absolutely not.
They've got to get a point here. Natalie Fry, number 30, with the serve. To Skylar Spooner.
Tight pass.
And there's another, as you say, birthday ball. Right to number 22,
Oh, my goodness.
Chandler Atwood. And
You
for a
cannot
girl that can,
overpass your setters, because
the
these
girl,
girls will take it.
a girl that can get up that high, you cannot serve it on a silver platter to her.
Absolutely
That
not.
results in a 3-0 start from the Allen Eagles. Serve to Callie. Nicole
Rough
Sutton.
passes. Oh, my goodness. Flower Mound is all over the place right now. They can't get their feet underneath the ball to get a good enough pass to allow Kelly Eastland a nice set. Allen's taking the early lead, 4-0.
Service by Fry. Set to Callie. For a set from Callie Eastland to Jamie Thibodeau. She hits it right for the block.
Set was butter.
Right through number 14 and number 30 on Allen, and she gets the point.
Absolutely. Sydney Johnson coming in for Skylar Spooner. Jamie Thibodeau steps back for the serve. 1-4. Flower Mound
With the serve,
serving.
Jamie Thibodeau to the back. Set by number 14 to Amari Wilson.
Oh. Now that pass was just at the net. Kelly Eastland may have been able to jump up, but number 21, Marion Kennedy, beat her to it, put the ball to the ground.
22.
Excuse me, that was 22, Chandler Atwood.
Chandler Atwood jumps at any opportunity she can get to get those free points that Flower Mound is giving to her. Number 1, Alina Lom with the serve. Set by Kelly Eastland. To Lauren Cox, and she hits it right through the block. These girls are looking at her like, oh my gosh, did that girl just do what we thought she just did? Lauren Cox with another overpowering kill.
Now is the time for Flower Mound to start their comeback. 2-5. Allen with the lead. Nicole Sutton takes the serve. Right over to number 1, who sets
Set
up.
by Alina Lom, and that's blocked. And she hit the net. Number 22, Chandler Atwood hits the net. You cannot do that. Point Flower Mound. Nicole Sutton with the serve. Nicole Sutton with the serve to Chandler Atwood. Served by Alina Lom. And number 21, Marin Kennedy, tries to serve it cross court, get a little fancy with it.
There
Hits
is
it
some
right into the net.
frustration. If you saw after that missed hit, there was a little bit of jumping up and down. Allen is not too excited about this comeback of Flower Mounds. 4-5. Nicole with the serve.
Alina Lom with the set to the back row. That is where,
Musaid took the hit. Sydney Johnson puts it back.
and that's a set by the libero to the back row, just a free ball.
Oh,
And Nicole Sutton puts it a little bit too close to the net. Kelly Eastland can't
Too
get to it.
close.
Cannot capitalize on the free ball by
Absolutely
the Allen
not.
Eagles.
Maddie Carney comes in for Chandler Atwood on Allen's side, goes back for the serve. So far, Allen is at the lead, 6-4.
Nicole Sutton with the good dig. Lauren Cox with the
With
Kill.
the kill.
that was from the 10-foot line.
Absolutely.
And that looked like it was hit from around the net. That is how high she can get up in the air
That was
and
great.
hit the ball down. She just hits it down.
She's tall enough.
Yeah.
All right, number 4.
Bailey Birch, the sophomore with the serve. Allen winning 6-5 here in the third set.
Tight game.
Set by Alina Lom to number 21, Marin Kennedy. She hits it right in between.
Not
back
only did Marin Kennedy get up, but she had a nice snap on the ball, causing it to go straight down in between players on Flower Mound's side.
Number 3, Shelby Perlich with the serve. Set to Kylie Ballinger. Kylie Ballinger hits it into the block, and they cannot handle it after it was tipped. Lady Jaguars get the point.
All right, Skylar Spooner coming in for Sydney Johnson, going back to serve. Tight game, Shepard.
Absolutely. Allen Eagles 7, Flower Mound Jaguars 6.
Oh,
Skylar Spooner with a missed serve right into the net.
it hurts to watch. It hurts. A missed serve.
Not the time when you want to do
Oh.
that, only down by 1, and you give the serve to the Allen Eagles, who will be controlling the serve. Number 14, Peyton Marshall, the setter. She is a junior. Peyton Marshall with the serve. Nicole Sutton with the pass. Bailey Birch with the set to a swinging Aaron Curl. Ball's high up in the air.
Woo!
And they try and hit a little cross court.
Oh,
Saw shot. Aaron Curl just tries to get it over the net. Set to Amari Wilson, but Nicole Sutton with the dig.
solid swing.
Just trying to get the ball over the net. Set by number 14. And they hit
Oh.
it right into Skylar Spooner, and she puts it into the stands.
If you've ever played volleyball, folks, you have had a coach at some point in time tell you if you can touch it with one hand, you can touch it with two, and that was a problem for Skylar Spooner, number 2 on Flower Mound's side. Point to Allen. Score currently 9 Allen, 6 Flower Mound. Number 14, Lauren, I'm sorry, Peyton Marshall takes the serve.
And she hits it out of play.
Oh.
I tell you what, it is tough to see, but these Lady Jaguars are getting away with some breaks. They miss a serve. Allen comes back and misses another serve, cancels them out. Now serving the junior Kylie Ballinger.
Oh,
Ballinger hits the net and it gets over. Set to Amari Wilson and it hits the
Wow.
block. Kylie Ballinger digs it, but digs it out of play.
Amari
tipped at the line.
Wilson.
Tell
That
you
was
what,
a hard hit.
Amari Wilson has the height, but she does not have the sting on the ball that a Chandler Atwood,
You know what?
a Natalie Fry, or a Marin Kennedy can
If
put
it
on
gets her that point, she's doing well.
Jamie Thibodeau with the dig.
Aaron
Cross
Curl.
to Aaron Curl. Aaron Curl hits it cross court. Set to the back row, Lauren Musaid. And Musaid puts it right into the net. That has been where Lauren Musaid has gotten most of her points, is from the back row, hitting those free balls
Right.
across.
Again, Callie Easton coming in, as well as the infamous Lauren Cox on the front row. Now we've got some big blocking presence.
Like we've said all game, Lauren Cox has got to be the point where they're going to get these points. And Lauren Cox with the block. First point that she comes in, that is her fourth block of the game.
All right. Tight game, only 1 point in between Flower Mound and Allen with the lead still, but not for long.
9 serving 10, Flower Mound Jaguars.
Oh,
man. It is going to be a long night, folks.
Another missed serve on Flower Mound's side, giving the point to Allen. Natalie Fry is going to take the serve.
That's 7 missed serve for both sides.
Oh.
Lauren Cox is just going to put this over the net, but the Allen Eagles could not handle it, tipped at the net, and it falls in between all 6 players for the Allen Eagles.
Miscommunication on Allen's part. That's always a downfall. Flower Mound takes the ball back. Jamie Thibodeau goes back, 10-11.
Flower Mound got away with that one. Jamie Thibodeau with the serve. Sub by number 14 to Marin Kennedy, and she hits that over the Jaguar players. Jaguars tie the game up at 11-11.
First point. Let's get it right here. Jamie Thibodeau with the serve. Straight to libero on Allen's side. Setting up back row. Sade.
Right in between everybody, but great save by Callie Eastland. Just a free ball by Nicole Sutton.
Whoop. There it goes.
Oh, and that is blocked at the line. But Callie Eastland could not get it to where somebody could make a play on it.
Yeah.
And the Allen Eagles get a point. Peyton Marshall was pivotal on that play for the Allen Eagles.
Amara is coming in for the first time, I think, tonight. Yeah.
It is Alina Lom who is serving. Jamie Thibodeau digs it. Set. Catherine Capua
with the hit. Lauren Cox with the pushback over to Allen.
Alina Lom with the set to Atwood.
Ooh.
And Callie Eastland could not gather that one.
Got to get your body behind the ball. These girls are hitting it hard, so in a defensive position, you just got to make sure you're behind it.
The sophomore Alina Lom with the serve. I tell you what, Atwood gets up there so high that she gets to the peak, and she can think about where she wants to hit it. Before she hits it, she's got that much time.
Yeah.
And that was hit out by Sydney Johnson, the sophomore.
Got to get on top of that ball. Got to snap.
Time out by the Flower Mound Jaguars.
Ooh.
Coach Larry Quinte did not like what she was seeing from the Jaguars. It is now 14-11, tied 11-11 at 1 point, but now the Allen Eagles went on a 3-0 run. Coach Larry Quinte wanted a timeout, and she got it.
Yep. We did talk to Coach Lara Quinte before the game started for Flower Mound. She said that Flower Mound's team was great and that they were scrappy, and they have very good ability to move with the play. However, it seems like a lack of control when you've got district champions Allen on the other side of the net coming against you. Scrappiness goes so far, but you've got to become a little bit more organized. Allen is doing great at putting the ball away, and don't get me wrong, Flower Mound is still doing amazing. Current score 11 Flower Mound to 14 Allen. Only 3 points in between the two teams. Still anybody's game.
You know that the Flower Mound Jaguars have to come out and get some early points to kind of get that momentum going in to the second half of this third set. Serving for the Allen Eagles, it is 5'8" sophomore Alina Lom. Number 1 with the serve.
Oh, that
served it right
watch.
in between Nicole Sutton and Jamie Thibodeau. No communication. They both just kind of look at the ball like,
look at the ball, look at each other and say, was that mine?
Was that supposed to be your ball or was that mine?
Painful.
Serving again, Alina Lom. To Jamie Thibodeau, she gathers it. Callie Eastland.
Oh, Sydney Johnson with the hit, but only to be countered by number 15, Amara Dickey, coming out for her first game of the night.
That was Amara DK and
DK.
Amara DK and number 21, Marin Kennedy with the block.
Catherine Capio going up for the swing.
Catherine Capio cross court. Gathered.
Ooh, roll by number 22, Chandler Atwood.
That's a set to Lauren Cox, and she puts it right over the top of the block, and they get it. Atwood.
Ooh!
And Lauren Cox
Nice play.
sets herself up with the set. And she puts it cross court. Allen Eagles could not handle it. And that'll be a point for the
Gotta love
Jaguars.
when your blockers are looking for the ball. If you touch it, you've got to make sure you're following it. Lauren just so happened to have it right in front of her and took advantage of that.
Nicole Sutton, number 5, with the serve for the Jaguars. Serving to the libero, number 3.
Tight pass, but they make it.
Oh, wow, okay.
Rough
Figured
touch.
they were gonna call that.
Wow.
It looked like whenever those basketball players spin the ball on their finger. It looked like
Lauren
Cox.
does play basketball,
She does play basketball.
That's probably where that came out. Point
Looked
to
like
Allen.
she was spinning it on her fingers. Figured they were gonna call it, and they did. Point Allen, number 4. Maddie Carney with the serve.
Ooh.
Nicole Sutton
rough
puts
pass.
another pass into the net.
It's hard for the setter to fish that out, giving Allen the point, bringing them to 18-12. Allen with the lead. Number 1, Danny Krebs coming in for Catherine Capio to go in the back row. Let's get some passes here. For Maddie Carney with the serve. To Danny Krebs.
Callie Easton with the set to Kylie Ballinger, hits it cross court to the libero. She gathers it. Alina Lom with the pass, and number 24, Lauren Musaid. We have said her name over and over this game, and I figure we will continue to keep on saying it. That has got to be in the double digits for kills for Lauren Musaid through 3 sets.
She's doing well.
And a
missed
break.
serve.
A break for the Lady Jaguars.
Maddie Carney missed serve, bringing the score to 13-19. Allen still in the lead. Erin Curl coming back in, and number 4, Bailey Birch, stepping back to serve.
Bailey Birch, the sophomore, serving for the Flower Mound Jaguars. Serve to Lauren Musaid, set by Alina Lom. That's tipped over. Jamie
Set on the
Thibodeau.
right side.
Set to Sydney Johnson, and she just hits it over. Didn't quite get high enough to where she could hit down on the ball. And
Gotta
so she
get on
hit
top
through
of
the
it.
ball, and it went over.
Gotta get
Did
on
not
top of
make
it.
the Allen Eagles work for that point. It is now 20-13. Allen Eagles are up. Serving number 3, Shelby Perlich. And that is out. Another missed serve. Tried to get fancy with it. The Flower Mound Jaguars are catching breaks as this game goes on.
Good eye by Danny Krebs, seeing that ball going out. Way to call it.
Now serving number 2, Skylar Spooner. Spooner with the serve to Musaid. Alina Long with the set to Fry. Fry hits it through the block. Flower Mound Jaguars couldn't gather it. And that is a point for the Allen Eagles.
With that touch off of the block, you've got to be ready to move anywhere. Sometimes your defense just can't get behind the ball, but that's okay. We'll stick with it.
Timeout for the Lady Jaguars. They will take the timeout. Coach Larry Quinte did not like what she was seeing out there, did not like the run that the Allen Eagles have gone on. It at one point was 13-10 in this game.
Absolutely, but now our final, or not our final, but our current score is 21 Allen, 14 Flower Mound Jaguars. Hoping to throw off the serve, Lara Quinte calls a timeout just to rally the troops. If they want to pull this game out, they're gonna have to start fighting hard. On Allen's side, Amari Wilson, number 32, number 30, Natalie Fry, and number 24, Lauren Musaid. That is a stacked front row, Shepard. These girls have been proving over and over their worth. Flower Mound's gonna come back fighting.
I tell you what, Lauren Musaid is only 5'10", but she is the leading kills leader for this team so far.
Absolutely, without a doubt. Allen takes the serve. Number 14 going back.
That is Peyton Marshall with the serve. She is the setter. Flower Mound Jaguars are down 21-14. Skylar Spooner with the pass, setting it to Erin Curl on the swing play, hits it in the middle. Number 3, the libero, gets it, gathers it. Lauren Musaid hits the tip over the top. Very saucy play, very cerebral.
Yes, that was a very smart play on her part. She's been slamming it down all night, so to take advantage of that possibility of a tip was smart on their part.
Serving again is Peyton Marshall, tips the net.
Ooh.
Erin Curl with the hit. Number 14 sets it to number 24, Lauren Musaid. She hits it in the block, but the angle causes it to go out of bounds.
Gotta love when they tool it.
Is on fire right now. She seems unstoppable. Coach Larry Quinte has got to figure out an answer for Lauren Musaid.
Short ball. Erin Curl takes it. Kylie Ballinger set up on the right side. Musaid again. Oh,
And
with
another
that push.
point for Lauren Musaid.
This brings us to game point for Allen, 24 to Flower Mound's 14. The game's not over, but Flower Mound's gonna have to start playing hard.
Peyton Marshall with the serve. Again to Aaron Curl.
Woo.
And that might have been a lift, but they didn't call it.
Oh, no.
And Danny Craigs puts it right into the net, a little miscommunication, and that is the set. Allen Eagles go up 2-1 on the Flower Mound Jaguars. Flower Mound Jaguars lose that set 25-14, the fewest points they have scored so far. Did not play like they did play in the first
they
two
did
sets.
not. Been a lot of points just given to Allen. It seems as though Allen took 2 of the 3 sets played so far. First game was won 25-19 Flower Mound. Second was 25-20 taken by Allen. 25-14 was that last score taken by Allen. Remember, it is the best 3 of 5. So if Allen takes this next game, it is game over. However, Flower Mound's still got a fighting chance.
They do, they do. We have seen this team so far this season come back from down multiple sets
Right.
to coming back and making a game out of it. They are going
Absolutely.
to have to dig deep and pull this one out. This is the second to last district game or game that these seniors will play. We will be back here next Tuesday as these Flower Mound Jaguars are taking on the Plano West Wolves. They're the Plano West Wolves.
Yes,
I had to
exactly.
think about that one.
Great game so far. A lot of heart, a lot of passion shown from both teams. Man, the struggle with everyone is those missed serves. But they're pulling it out. Great tooling off of the blocks. Great blocks in general. Defense has been doing well. Overall, it's a very great game.
It really has been. This production is brought to you by Flower Mound Sports Network. This is the first game we have done all season. We will do the next game next Tuesday here in the
Absolutely.
arena against the Plano West Wolves, and then we are on to basketball season. I will be calling the Flower Mound Jaguars basketball games throughout the season. That should be a great time. We are going to have a great team, very excited for the season. But focusing on this game, the Lady Jaguars have got to find some heart.
Absolutely.
These seniors have got to play inspired because this is the second to last game that they will play of their high school careers. They do not have any so far that have committed to play collegiately, so this could be some of the last volleyball they are ever playing.
This is true. Sad as it may be, this is true. And as famously said by Coach Lara Quinte, if these girls want to pull it out, they're going to have to dig deep and drop the hammer.
30 seconds left until we are back playing some volleyball deep in the heart of Texas in the Jaguar Den at Flower Mound High School. New arena that was built 2 years ago. Last year was the first time we used it, and now we are really getting to utilize the awesomeness of this
Absolutely.
beautiful arena.
Again, I'm Kennedy Reynolds. This is Shepherd Branch. Thanks for sticking with us on the Flower Mound Sports Network.
Absolutely. If you're just joining us, the Flower Mound Jaguars are down a set 2-1 to the Allen Eagles. They took the first set 25-19, looking very promising, but then Allen came back and won the second and third set 25-20 and 25-14 respectively.
Absolutely.
On the court for the Jaguars, number 17, Kylie Ballinger, number 2, Skylar Spooner, number 18, Caitlin Young, number 7, Jamie Thibodeau, number 19, Callie Eastland, and the preseason All-American, number 14, Lauren Cox. Little miscommunication on the court.
Trying to get our lineup fixed here before we get going. So far, numbers 24 for Allen. That is Lauren Musaid, has been quite the MVP, and on Flower Mound side, 14, as always, Lauren Cox is promising. Allen's got the ball to start us off with. Number 24, Lauren Musaid, is serving. This is game 4.
And game 4 is underway. Pass by Nicole Sun to Callie Eastland, and Lauren Cox hits it into the net. But the Allen Eagles gather it. Set by Callie Eastland to the cross court. Jamie Thibodeau hits it over the top. Set by number 3.
Ooh. Oh, no.
The Jaguars could not handle it. They had the block. They had the second hit, but some miscommunication, and the Jaguars give the first point of the game to the Allen Eagles. Serving again, number 24, Lauren Musaid.
Oh.
And what a
nice
serve. She served that in about the only place where no one on the Jaguars team could get that.
Right in the middle of the court. It's 2. Allen's up 2-0. You're going to have to get that early lead if you want a chance later on in the game.
And there's another gift.
Oh, another missed
Could this
serve.
be Christmas? Because we are getting presents under the Christmas tree as Allen is missing serves in about the best time for these Lady Jaguars. Down 2-0, looking like it could be 3-0, but they give away a point. Jamie Thibodeau with the serve and the miss pass by number 24, Lauren Musaid. Number 14, Paige Marshall, could not come up with it, and the Jaguars tie the game.
We will take anything that we can get. Jamie is going to take it again with the serve. Keep pushing.
To number 3.
Nice
set out to Atwood, and that is dug, but too high and too far out of Nicole Sun's reach, and that's another kill by Chandler Atwood.
I tell you what, Atwood had some power behind that hit, and I don't know where our block went. Lauren Cox, where are you at?
She is on the court. But besides the point, number 30, Natalie Fry, set to Lauren Cox. Lauren Cox blocked in her face. Comes back on the Flower Mound side, and that's another point for Allen. Not a perfect set. Lauren Cox kind of had to move out of the way for that one. Couldn't get as much power and height as she wanted, and that was the reason for the block. Natalie Fry with the serve.
Nice pass by
Nicole
Nicole.
Sutton.
Sydney Johnson with the tip. Woo.
Chandler Atwood. Set to Sydney Johnson, and Sydney Johnson hits cross court.
Atwood
Paige
again.
Marshall.
Oh.
And a little tip into the center. Late reaction by the Flower Mound Jaguars, and the Allen Eagles get another point.
That's the second point that's been given to Allen by letting the ball drop in the middle of the court. Flower Mound's got to get moving their feet.
30 Fry with the serve again. Botched pass. Callie Eastland is just going to have to put it over the net. See if Allen can.
Set the middle. Oh, tip. It's up. Play it, Nicole. Back in the court. Reset.
Set to Amari Wilson, and Amari Wilson comes from the back row and slams it down right in between the back line of the Flower Mound Jaguars.
Wow. What a play.
And a timeout by Coach Marcy Laraquente.
Your current score is 6 Allen, 2 Flower Mound. So far, Allen's got the lead, but we're not too worried because it's not that far behind.
It's only a 4-point game. The Lady Jaguars have come from a bigger deficit before.
This is true.
We'll see if they can get it within themselves to come back from a deficit. They won the first set, looked very promising, and lost the next 2 in close fashion. We'll see if they can dig deep and see if they can get a few points, tie this game back up, and then we can go from there.
Absolutely. This game is especially unique because we're supporting our former player, Shelby, who just recently found out that she has a form of breast cancer, as well as one of our former players, Brandy Champagne. Not breast cancer, cancer. Brandy Champagne, one of our former players, is also on the sidelines cheerleading. So it's always great to have some of the old family around.
Serving for the Allen Eagles, number 30, Natalie Fry. Service to Jamie Thibodeau, set by Callie Eastland to Caitlin Young. Caitlin Young hits it through the block, but it hits the pole.
Hits the antenna.
The antenna.
Not the pole, Shepard.
Not the pole, it's an antenna. I play golf. Besides the point, number 30, Natalie Fry serving again.
Wow.
And Nicole Sutton cannot come up with it. Not what you would expect from your defensive specialist.
We're going to need to get some passes here. Number 30, Natalie Fry, cranking them out.
Natalie Fry with the service to Jamie Thibodeau. Callie Eastland with the set to Lauren Cox. Lauren Cox tips it. but she puts a little too much mustard on that one.
Now,
Hits
that
it
was a
over the
good
back.
idea, though. She was trying to utilize the tip in the deep corners because no one was standing back there. However, she pushed it just a little too far.
Natalie Fry with the serve again. Nicole Sutton with the pass, set by Callie Eastland. Caitlin Young hits it into the block. Set by Peyton. That was
Hit
a set
out.
by number 14, Peyton Marshall.
Marion Kennedy hits it out, giving the point to Flower Mound. Let's see if we can take this and run with it. Flower Mound's going to need to get a little bit of a run here and try and catch up.
Flower
Current
Mound
score.
down 9-3. 6-point deficit in the fourth set. They are going to have to win the set to push it to 5 games. Danny Krebs with the serve. Krebs serves it to the libero. Set by Peyton Marshall to Amari Wilson, and she hits it right into the net. Point, Flower Mound Jaguars.
We will take it.
Lauren Cox and Kylie Ballinger were right there that if it was to get over the net, they were right there to put it right back in the face of Amari Wilson. Served by Danny Krebs. Set by Peyton Marshall to the center.
Woo.
And that was net
Net
by
called on
Lauren.
Flower Mound's side.
Lauren Cox hits the net.
Point Allen.
Being down 6 points, you cannot afford to give up those mental mistakes that Lauren Cox just did.
Yep.
Easy points for Allen is just throwing fire on the fuel. They
Yep.
have got to put this fire out.
Fuel on the fire, Shepard.
Fuel on the fire. You can put fire on fuel, but usually fuel goes on the fire.
Back to the
and
game.
Lauren Cox with the block right at the net. Another point for the Flower Mound Jaguars.
We'll take it. Erin Curl coming in on the front row. And Bailey Birch going in the back row for Lauren Cox.
Bailey Birch is going to be serving for your Flower Mound Jaguars. The sophomore with the serve to the libero in the center.
Wow.
Tipped by number 21, tipped by Sydney Johnson. Set by Alina Lom, and that was Atwood, and she hit that right into the net.
Absolutely. Point Flower Mound.
She ate her Wheaties today. My goodness, she is hitting the ball
Oh,
like a veteran.
this is true. Flower Mound catching up slowly but surely. 6-10. Allen in the lead.
They're going to need
Flower
to
Mound
use
serving.
this serve that they have to be able to come back.
Set on the out.
That was number 15, Amari DK with the cross hit. Kylie Ballinger with another hit.
DK with another tip.
That was number 22, Chandler Atwood with the tip. Jaguars couldn't handle it. Hit the ball out of play. Now serving for the Allen Eagles, junior defensive specialist, Maddie Carney. Carney with the service. Jaguars down 11-6. Serve to Jamie Thibodeau. Bailey Birch.
Woo! Tight set. Double is
And
what
that
made
was
it.
a double by
Short.
Bailey Birch.
Gotta clean up those little things,
They have
Shepard.
been in and out, these referees, sometimes calling
Sometimes not.
Sometimes calling the double, sometimes not.
Ooh,
Erin Curl with the hit, but the dig by Alina Lom.
Oh,
But that was 4 hits by the Allen Eagles.
4 touches. Still couldn't get over after 4 touches. Skylar Spooner coming in the game for Sydney Johnson, going back for the serve. Allen still has the lead, 12-7. Flower Mound's trying to come back. Serve on over to Allen. Number 21, Marion Kennedy goes for this hit.
And that was in by Jamie Thibodeau. She hits it
Wow.
right over the block.
Powerful swing. She found a way to get around that block and put it down. Here comes the comeback. Skylar Spooner, keep cranking them out. Nice short serve, we'll take it. Set up on the outside. Good up by Jamie. Danny Krebs sending it back over. Set up on the outside, 24, Mousset.
Oh, and what a save by the Jaguars.
There's that scrappiness we need.
Set,
Oh, wow.
but number 21, Marion Kennedy, comes right back.
Wow.
Number 7 for Jamie Thibodeau definitely kept that play alive.
That
She
was
had
a
the
hard
point.
hit.
She had the point before, and then she had that great diving play on the last time, and she kept that play alive for the Jaguars. Great playing by Jamie Thibodeau. Aaron Curl with the
Aaron
cross
Curl with
court.
the hit, cranking him out.
Alina Lam with the dig. And that was number 24, Lauren Musaid. That
Man.
has got to be, she is in double digits in kills tonight.
MVP?
She's looking like it. She
Looking
is
like
on
it.
fire.
Point back to Allen. Score brings us to 14 Allen,
She
8
is the fuel
Flower
to
Mound.
her own fire, not the fire to her fuel. Service by number 3,
Danny Krebs with the pass.
Shelby Perlich.
Ballinger with the hit. Block. Sends it.
Shelby Birch set to Kylie Ballinger. Kylie Ballinger hits it
Woo!
cross court.
Free ball to
And
Flower Mound.
they get it. Ellen gets it. Bailey Birch set. to
Wow.
Erin Curl, and it gets blocked right back into her face.
Hard hit, but right to Natalie Fry's hands. Allen gets the point. Number 3, Shelby Perlich goes back. Hard hit. Allen takes a swing
And
from the
a
outside.
block by Kylie Ballinger and Erin Curl. Erin Curl, the sophomore, Kylie Ballinger, the junior. 15-9 is the score. The Jaguars are going to need a comeback of the game to come back and bring this game and the sets to 2 even. Set by
Ballinger
Alina
with the
Long
serve.
to Natalie Fry. I don't know how many times Allen can hit that little soft shot, over our blocks.
Not
and our back
sure.
row doesn't see it coming, and they can't
Nope.
counter it.
Allen's number 32, Amari Wilson, comes back in for the front row. And 14, Peyton Marshall Setter goes back for the serve.
Marshall with the service.
Ooh, tough pass.
And no
Jamie with the
communication
hit.
there, but Jamie Thibodeau.
Set on Allen, outside.
Set to
Wow.
Lauren
Back
Musaid.
to Musaid. Tooling those blockers every time.
I will forever remember Lauren Musaid's name because I am saying it so often tonight. It is embedded in
Truth.
my mind.
Truth.
Number 14, Peyton Marshall, again with the service.
Ooh.
Great dig by Jamie Thibodeau, but she can't handle it. That's an ace by number 14, Peyton Marshall. The score is now 18-9, and Coach Lara Quente wants a timeout.
Man. Flowermound's not giving up, though. They're still fighting.
They are not. This production is brought to you by the Flower Mound Sports Network.
Yes.
Tonight we are honoring a Flower Mound High School student, former Flower Mound High School volleyball player, Shelby Brem. Shelby has a rare form of cancer. Shelby, our prayers are with you and your family. Shelby, we have your back. If you would like to purchase a Shelby We Have Your Back shirt, you can go up to the atrium in the north end zone and purchase one of those. It is going to go to a great cause. Again, Shelby, we have your back. We are back. We are praying for you. Get well soon.
Absolutely. Tough game between Allen and Flower Mound. Allen has taken 2 of the 3 sets previously played. However, they did pull 1 out. If they can take this one, they'll end up going to all 5 games. Service is back at Allen. Score 18 Allen, 9 Flower Mound.
Number 14, Peyton Marshall, back to serve. That was loud.
Here we go.
And we are back to volleyball in Texas. Peyton Marshall with the serve to Jamie Thibodeau. Bailey Birch with the set. And
Wow.
they call another double.
Tough double.
Cannot afford to make those mental mistakes this late in the game, being down 2-1 and being
Absolutely
down
not.
8 points, now 9 points, now 10 points to the Allen Eagles. A service by Peyton Marshall.
Oh,
Lauren Nicole Sutton could not make up her mind whether she wanted that to go out, whether she wanted to hit it. Not likely to see that from the libero, but
gotta get your body behind the ball.
absolutely.
I can't say it enough.
The score is now 20-9, 5 points away. The Allen Eagles are from putting this game away.
Serve. Tough pass by Skylar Spooner, but it's fished out for a free back over. Ooh, good spot.
And Aaron Curl,
Ooh.
wow.
Scrappiness from Allen. Barely getting it up, sends it back over.
That's a high ball. Served to number
Double.
14, and that was a double by
Wow.
number 14, Peyton Marshall.
That was quite
Coming
the
back
rally.
to the game is number 19, Kelly Eastland, and number 14, Lauren Cox. They are going to need to get Lauren Cox the ball if they are going to come back from this 10-point deficit. We'll see what Coach Larry Quinte draws up.
20 to
Serving
10.
now is number 19, Callie Eastland.
Here you go, Callie.
Callie Eastland hits it to Lauren Mosaid. And now Amari Wilson.
Free ball back over. Allen takes it.
Natalie Fry, but Nicole
Nice
Sutton
up.
digs it.
Callie
And they
Eastland
get the ball
hits it
back over. A little close to the net. She might have stepped over the line. They didn't call
With
it.
the tip.
And Lauren Cox. Lauren
There we
Cox does
go.
not even have to jump. She is sitting there playing badminton with the
Wow.
Allen defense. And she gets the point, puts it right in
Right
between the
back
Allen players.
over.
It is now a 9-point game, 22-11. The Allen Eagles are beating your Flower Mound Jaguars. Callie Eastland with the serve. Service
Woo.
and a block, and she hits it through the block. That was number 32, 6'3" sophomore Amari Wilson.
Applause to Nicole Sutton, who lays out on the ground trying to itch for that ball, but just wasn't quite there.
Tell you what, this Flower Mound team is playing with some heart. They are not letting any ball go
Right.
untouched.
Oh.
And there's another miss serve.
Usaid misses a serve, giving the ball right back to Flower Mound. I hate to watch miss serves, but hey, if it gives Flower Mound the point, we will take
That
it.
is 11 missed serves tonight between the two
11.
teams. 11 missed serves. That's
Oh
double
my
digits, folks.
goodness.
Set by Peyton Marshall to the outside to Atwood. Atwood
Ow!
gets
Lauren
stuffed.
Cox with the block.
That was some stuffed crust pizza right there with some marinara sauce. Can you tell that I am hungry?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Some soft serve ice cream and some stuffed crust pizza for your Flower Mound Jaguars. Serving now, number 7, Jamie Thibodeau. With the service, number 3 gathers it. And
Woo!
get another block, but it does go out. That was Sydney Johnson and Lauren Cox on the block. Now serving.
Natalie
3 points
Fry.
away from a win and going 10. Check that. 11-3 in district are the Allen Eagles. Close to the net. Lauren Cox uses her height to put the free ball over. Chandler Atwood gets blocked by Lauren Cox.
Right side
They
goes
set
up.
Amari Wilson, and Amari
Oh.
Wilson hits it right through the block. 3
Right
points away.
through.
2 points away for the Allen Eagles. It is 23-13. Not looking very promising for the Flower Mound Jaguars.
Flower Mound Jaguars have got to close the block. They're there. They're high up, but they've got to get their hands together.
Number 30, Natalie Fry with the serve.
Oh,
And they get an ace. That has got to be the story of the night. Just
Wow.
some timely hits from the Allen Eagles, some timely mistakes from the Flower Mound Jaguars, and we are 1 point away.
Game point for Allen, 24-13 at Flower Mound. Could this be it? Tip, not even leaving the ground. Lauren Cox.
Set
Back
out to
to
Amari
Allen.
Wilson for the game, and the
Oh!
block comes right back into the face of Peyton Marshall.
They're not about to hand it over yet. Flower Mound Jaguars are still fighting.
Flower Mound showing some life. 24-14, they are losing.
Flower Mound's
It's
own
not
Danny
over
Krebs.
until it's over. But the fat lady is warming up the chops.
Oh, good grief.
Danny Krebs with the serve.
Wow.
Set to number 21, Merritt Kennedy, and that is the game.
That is
The
game.
Allen Eagles take it.
Allen wins in 4. First game was won by Flower Mound 25-19. Second game won by 25-20 Allen. And the last two, 25-14, Allen takes it all. It was a great showing tonight, but in the end, Allen did very well.
Our MVP of the game for the Flower Mound Jaguars is Lauren Cox. Lauren Cox had a phenomenal night. Didn't necessarily do enough to get her team to win, but positive numbers.
Still
Had a
played
lot
hard.
of kills, had a lot of blocks, was very influential in how the Allen Eagles played, and you cannot ask more out of your leader of your team.
Absolutely. Solid game all around. Thank you so much for sticking with us.
Absolutely. From everybody on the broadcast team, Liam Radley, Kurt Watson, the director, our cameraman,
Absolutely.
alongside Kennedy Reynolds, I'm Shepard Branch. This was a Flower Mound Sports Network production from the Jaguar Den in Flower Mound, Texas. Thank you for sticking with us, and have a good night.